Hi guys, it's Circle M. Thanks so much for tuning in. And this is my review of the T3 Gear Tri-Zip Tora Bora bag. I'll start by saying that this is hands down probably my favorite of the 3-day assault bag category for the bags that I have. This bag is beyond fantastic, and we'll get into why. You can tell I have my pouches and patches still attached to this because this is probably the bag that I use the most. It is fantastically well built, very high quality on all of the parts and pieces, and one of my favorite features is the fact that it has this built-in external frame to it. I know a lot of people dislike the external frame, but I actually prefer the external frame to the internal frame. I find that it just rides a little bit better for me, and you have a little bit more leeway in how you pack the bag for having it ride on your back. But man, if you get a chance to get one of these do not disappoint. These are great bags. The shoulder straps on this bag have an incredible amount of adjustment in addition to being very well padded and comfortable to wear. When it's drawn down, you actually can take a lot of slack out of this bag. It is designed to be worn with and without armor, although I recommend that you do not wear it with armor. You can adjust the load with the shoulder straps, and it sits even with the frame very comfortably on the back because it is well padded. That's just enough to be comfortable, but not so much that it's squishy. It does feature a chest strap and an adjustable waist pad. Although I don't use either of them, I can appreciate the fact that it does have excellent quality padding. The frame is slightly adjustable depending on how you want to wear it, how you want it to ride. You have a little bit of movement that you're able to do for the straps and how they adjust. The bag itself has the 3-zip compartment where it gets its name from, as well as a smaller top access and a secondary access for you to reach inside the bag without having to open the entire compartment. There is a secondary smaller zip on the side as well for you to be able to get into the bottom of the bag if you don't have anything on the molly covering that up on the sides. Part of the reason I love this bag so much, in addition to the fact that it is extremely comfortable to carry due to its excellent design on that frame, I don't know what kind of space magic they built this bag with, but it has an incredible amount of storage space for its size. Here in this top compartment, where you would normally put something fast access like a pair of binoculars, I can fit my travel pillow in there. It does have a mesh for breathability. In the main storage compartment, I can fit the entire whoopee and 3 regular bed pillows. That is incredible for a bag this size. And this is a little bit of what I was talking about on the Burleystock bag that I did. If they would take those hydration carriers from the outside of the bag and just use that for main body space, it probably would carry about as much as this bag does. Internally, you have a large interior pocket. This is a smaller pocket with a little bit of pouch and a zippered carrying area. On the other side, you have a secondary zippered compartment, and in the main part it has the hydration adjustable with the buckles and straps to carry your bag wherever you might need it for your internal height. You have exits for radios, wires, antennas, you name it, or the hydration itself as it comes out of the top of the bag, and in the bottom it has 2 smaller bungee things that you can use to hold smaller pieces of equipment to be slightly secure but not totally secure. These secondary sustainment and grenade magazine pouches that I have on the side do not come with the bag, which is why they're not part of the review, but you do have a decent amount of molly webbing on both sides and the sideways molly on the front. Personally, if it was up to me, I would prefer to see this molly instead in the traditional up and down fashion, so you could attach stuff there more easily than the sideways molly. It is also bigger than regular molly, so if you do try to strap a traditional like magazine pouch there, it will be loose and wiggle around. Just for a quick comparison, you can see that the T3 bag is about the same size as the Burleystock. However, due to the internal geometry, you can fit a lot more in the T3 bag than the other one. So bear that in mind when you are purchasing a bag, that the internal geometry is more important because that will dictate what you can and can't put in there. Personally, I'd rather have a large main bag that I can stuff things into rather than have a smaller main bag with 2 side pouches, because even though they may have the same dimensions in terms of like cubic centimeters, if I have a large item that I want to put in here, I can't use the space in that smaller pouch the same way that if I have a large main volume, I can just put things in there and make it fit. Like I mentioned previously, this is probably my favorite bag of the bags that are in that 3-day assault category. It is fantastic for its use of space. It's incredibly well built and it's very comfortable to carry with the frame that they have and the way that they've designed it. So overall, I hope this was very helpful for you, especially if you do manage to find one of these bags. They're a little bit hard to come by. You might be able to find one on the secondary market if you hunt for it. I really think this is worth getting if you get the opportunity to use it, especially if you're going to be using it in a more hard use category. It is very, very well built and well designed for that. So I hope this was helpful to you. Thank you again so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time.